Hi guys, today we are going to know about intrapersonal communication. Intrapersonal communication is an important type of communication. In intrapersonal communication, you have communication with yourself, either it is spoken, written, or thought. Intrapersonal communication can be anything from solving a complex problem in your mind to thinking about what to view in function or what to have in your next meal. So, intrapersonal communication is very important. Now we will see in this video what are the different types of intrapersonal communication, and we will also look at the examples that are related to the different types of intrapersonal communication. You can see that there are three types of intrapersonal communication. The first one is self awareness. This one is also called self concept. The second one is perception, and the third one is expectation. Now we will have a look on each one of them. As far as self concept or self awareness is concerned, this is the foundation of intrapersonal communication, as it decides on how you see yourself in relation to other people. This aspect of intrapersonal communication consists of your beliefs, your values, and your attitudes. This is important for developing emotional intelligence, a crucial aspect of being a leader. Moreover, you can see that your attitudes on different topics are normally connected to your core values. These attitudes are based on your values, which are your rules of what are the right and wrong things to do, your ideas, etc. These all are connected to your self awareness. So, this one is the first important type of intrapersonal communication. As far as perception is concerned, basically, perception is focused outwards. It means that how you perceive other people and the world in general. It is filtered by your concept that depends on your beliefs, values, and attitude. It means that this one is your self concept regarding different people. You can perceive the same thing differently than another person with different beliefs, values, and attitude. You can say that if we have a concept and there are 40 people that are sitting, then we can see that on a single concept there will be 40 different ideas that will be related to that concept, that will be related to that idea. So it means that every person has his own beliefs, his own values, and his own attitudes. This happens all the time, doesn't it? Yes, we perceive things in connection to a framework of judging parameters to speak. One also tend to perceive oneself in a perhaps better light than others do. After all, you are setting the rules for your own behavior. So it is very biased thing to judge yourself. So perception is also very important. Expectation. The third type of intrapersonal communication is regarding expectation of the future. Different people have different expectation. We can see that what do you expect of your own futures? What do you expect about the futures of the others? We can see that some people expect to have kids in the future, some don't. Many of the people expect it to become something great, but others don't. Your long term expectations are sometimes projections of what you have learned from environments such as your own family, growing up, and the society you belong to. So these are the key features that are related strongly to the concept expectation. These three aspects are used in your intrapersonal communication as you reflect, you think, you analyze, and you clarify. Now we will see examples of intrapersonal communication. First of all, we will see the examples that are related to the first form. That one is thinking form. Thinking form includes thinking as well as dreaming. In such type of dreaming, both daydreaming and the dreaming we do when we are sleeping, both are included. When we think about something, whether it is what to have for dinner or a complex mathematical problem, you are going to be engaged in intrapersonal communication. We think almost all the time. As a human being, we all the time are busy in thinking about something, and especially when we are concentrating on some kind of a problem, on some kind of a project, on some kind of a idea. But we are involved in self-thinking. Moreover, performing different tasks, even when involves some thinking on what to do next, what to grab, what to move, even if you do not need to think about your activity, then you normally think about something else right. What happened at the work today, for instance, or what you plan on getting your spouse for the upcoming birthday. These are the few examples that clearly gives us the idea about thinking form. The second one is vocal form. This way of performing intrapersonal communication is very essential. It means that you are talking to yourself loudly. Normally, we can see that recurring reason for this are to repeat or otherwise to rephrase a message. It means that letting your emotions to be heard, giving yourself instructions what to do and what not to do. We can see that most of us do this every now and then, whether it is talking to ourselves in the mirror or perhaps commenting on other drivers while alone in our cars. So, vocal form means that we look at the things, we look at the people, and we talk in ourselves. We talk, you can say, in our mind. We think about the situation and then we speak loudly. This one is also our personal experience. Sometimes we see that the people are murmuring. They are themselves involved in the conversation. They are not talking with anyone. They are on their own commenting loudly on some situation, or you can say that they are thinking and they are speaking on some kind of idea without involving the second person. This one is called the vocal form. The third form is written form. As the written form, this involves all writing you do with yourself as the only intended reader. This one is the most important form, because when you write, it means that you are going to express your emotions, your ideas on a page. You are going to generate whatever is in your mind about some specific idea, about some specific project. And I think so the people who have this written form habit, they are very good, because in writing we have the exposure rather than talking. This could, for instance, be a personal journal or diary, but could just as well be a shopping list, notes or reminder. This one is very good. In our day to day, you can say life, in our routine life, we see the people who have the notepad and the pen, and if they have they are doing the shopping, they are having the habit of noting something, and sometimes it happens that they write about the things, their quantity, their quality, their prices on their diary. So this one is also a very good form. And as far as we see that the people take a lot of notes and they do not necessarily read most of them again, but I think so that still qualifies as intrapersonal communication regardless. These are the different examples that are used in intrapersonal communications. So we can see that if we are skilled at interpersonal communication, then we can see that it also has advantages for a person. You can see that the people who are involved in interpersonal communication, they can understand themselves and their emotion in a very you can say good way, an excellent way. They can understand their personality, their emotions. Then we can see that they also the habit of understanding the others, and they also develop the good analytical skills. Interpersonal communication also improve decision making skills in the people. So we can say that intrapersonal communication is very important and it plays a great role in grooming the personality and the mindset of the people. Hope so that this one is a very interesting and you can say helpful lesson would be for you. Good luck.